We just saw our buddy. I'm gonna hit it. Welcome back, I'm Tedward. Welcome to a beautiful morning. It's a little rainy at Lime Rock Park here in Connecticut, and welcome to the end of GridLife Circuit Legends. We've been out here for the last few days enjoying the racetrack, and there've been drift cars, there's been race cars and grip cars and all kinds of different classes, but we are wrapping up because I'm going to take you on a ride home in the Freightliner. This is our race rig, so we fit 3 cars in this. Normally we put Eddie's FK8, the Cayman GT4 Club Sport, and a chase car. Right now we've got the GR Corolla, but unfortunately one of our local friends had a bit of an off, and his street car, which is normally drivable home, is no longer. He went for quite a ride in this S2000. So luckily we managed to get it in here, and we can take him back to get fixed up. Apparently it's pretty difficult to find an inner tie rod on an S2000 in a pinch. But once we close up shop here, we'll be on the road back up to RS Pro, where we're gonna leave this thing. And we're almost done with their season. Now, I'm not racing. I really need to start getting into it, because every time I come to these races, I get more and more excited about it. But I do like driving the Freightliner. It's a Detroit diesel, a DD16 Freightliner, and it weighs about 69,000 pounds. It's always kind of a big responsibility to be driving this thing, just because you're essentially a semi-truck and we're just mere car people. But it is a joy to drive, and we got to take down a few more things. We still got the Starlink up. But anyway, let's jump in and get out of here, because it's only going to get worse with the weather, and I don't really want to be driving this in the pouring rain. All right, we're getting ready to start. Eddie's my co-pilot, and we've got the GPS set up, but there's this little thing that says the truck is questioned, and it's like unknown, which maybe is just because we're on the Lime Rock Road, so it doesn't know. That could be it. But we'll find out in a second. Ahead of us,
a way station. We're not doing that.
No, we don't need to do that. And then ahead of us, we've got the GR Corolla, Corey in the Focus, Powin in the Civic SI. Check, 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 radio check.
Loud and clear. I can hear y'all loud and clear.
Goodbye, Lime Rock.
Off we go. We've got 12 gears.
Oh, look at that. Bye, Skinny Barber.
Just heard a couple guys say, "Is that Tom from Tedward Drive?" As you guys drove right by them.
You got it.
Looking good. Yeah, baby! Look at that!
Yeah. I gotta go way wide for this one. Oh yeah, he's gonna let us in. He's skipping.
Yeah. Alright, I just gotta wait for these guys. Yeah,
got it,
that's it.
That's okay.
Good job, Tommy boy.
All right, so one of the things about using your, Jake brake in the wet is that, unlike your service brakes, it's only braking the drive wheels, which are the rears. So yes, it is more dangerous to use this in the wet, because it means that you're applying negative force, whatever you want to call it, negative force to the rear wheels, which means you're braking those rear wheels, which means it's more likely to jackknife. So we're going to be a little cautious on that. On these little roads though, we're going to be okay. These are roads that I'd honestly like driving in my Type R, or just like a normal sports car. And it's kind of fun to drive the toter on these. Whoa, look at that bird. You missed that because you're on your phone.
No, I saw
Holy
it.
cow.
That was a big one.
Enjoy the nature, mate. It's like another stop sign ahead. I'm going to need your eyes.
All right. Corey, how many miles can you go so you need gas.
149.
Alright, let's get on the highway then, because then we can stop and wait for you.
Yeah, that's totally fine. I'm on a similar boat. I'm about 150 miles.
Perfect. Okay. Alright. You're clear.
All right, I gotta wait.
Still clear?
All right, off we go. I'm so thrilled this is an automatic transmission. While it would be cool to be rowing 18 speeds or something like that, I gotta say,
I'd get old real quick.
it'd be pretty stressful jumping into this. What'd she say?
You think that Talon's being towed by it?
He's like right on your ass. It's so funny watching.
That's awesome.
I'm just acting like a ninja behind you guys.
My chaser car, my blocker. I got a blocker, I got a chaser, I got everything I need.
Well, alright, 4 miles until the right.
After the block was taking a left.
Taking a right on Main Street.
We're taking a right on
Oh, at the,
Main Street.
I don't know if there's a fork. I don't know.
We don't see a fork on our GPS.
It's telling me to go right in 0.2 miles and it's 30 but I see that here. We're good.
This is all nicely new and paved too. This was
This
rough.
was all shit last year.
And it was scarier last year because I didn't have as much shoulder.
Also, the trees, if I recall, were really bad too. Maybe not here, but.
It's so weird because like the way you drive these, you drive to like the outside of the corner and it's just like so counterintuitive. Like you can't drive it like a car.
You have to go wide everything.
Otherwise I'll drop a wheel.
Well, also this truck, what the video doesn't show is the wheelbase of the truck itself is so long, you have to literally give it so much time for it to make it around the corner, and then the trailer.
Yeah, because it's not like a tractor trailer where it's like cab and then trailer immediately. It's like there's so much of this truck behind it.
Yep.
How was your Cayenne lap?
The Cayenne lap was one of the coolest things I've ever experienced. If any of you know what Lime Rock is, there's a giant downhill section. It's the last corner. It's arguably one of the most dangerous corners in racing.
That's where the S2000 bit it. Which is why we're taking it home right now.
And the tire lets go. And we start just heading for the wall. And there's 4 of us in this Cayenne drift car.
The Yippee
truck.
Cayenne.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's so sick.
Thank you, FCP, for letting me get a ride.
A little more speed, Coco. I don't want to hit the brakes on this.
Copy that. You're pulling away from me so fast.
It's what, 80,000
That's
pounds
perfect. Yeah, I mean, like once I hit this little uphill, it goes away, but I just didn't want to have to use the brakes.
This is where we saw the bear last time.
No problem.
I thought we were driving a tank. Holy cow.
Wow.
These are very low power lines. And
That's low.
yeah, but we're good.
Continue on East Main Street.
And then 20 miles.
7.1 miles. There's a left on Greenwoods Road.
I didn't mean to do
Just
that.
use this one.
I turned mine off. Just letting everybody know this is the windy ass road, so just be aware.
Make sure I'm not going to drag a car while I do this.
1.5 miles. Turn right.
And this is where knowing your weight is critical. But this is a big old bridge. It's just scary. Oh, I'm going over that curve a little bit. It's okay. There we go.
In 3/4 of a mile. Turn right on Connecticut 318 East.
Oh man, see, this is the thing. These are good driving roads, and I forget about these roads until I'm in the toter, and then I'm like, oh, we got to come out here, and then I don't. So we got to take the 911 out here and the Camaro and stuff.
Yeah,
look at this. This is gorgeous.
I know.
Boy, do I love a dam. This thing really takes a toll going uphill. Holy cow. Just sucking fuel, baby. Everything's looking good though. Yeah, I'm wide open, 9th gear, holding on a 35. Imagine if we were hauling 3 Teslas.
Oh my god.
Got a heck of a line of cars behind us.
Is it like the old Top Gear episode?
Oh,
where
we are,
James is driving and it's like a...
we are caravanning
Yep.
in the most embarrassing possible way. There's so many cars, dude.
Oh my gosh. Yep.
No, you're not even
No,
seeing
I
a
can see
quarter
it
of them.
there.
Like, holy sh, dude, it just keeps going.
What's the speed limiter?
It's only 45, so we're doing 40. It's not crazy, but going up the hills, I can only carry 35 miles an hour. And I already have to pee, man.
Truckers piss jugs. You can have the authentic experience. Finally made it to the highway.
Thank God. Dude, I like driving this thing, but it is stressful on narrow back roads. It's a lot easier to drive this on the highway when you know that there's just no chance anything's gonna go wrong. Because all it takes out on the back road is for like one power line that's failed, that's just like low or something, and you're like, okay, this is a very different day.
I mean, I thought we were gonna tag that traffic light.
It looked like we might have tapped a little tiny traffic light. It was hanging, but it was low.
The one thing about Lime Rock is it was never designed for 18-wheelers, and they've had to modify it to fit these things, but it's scary going in and out.
A lot of these tracks like really are hard to get in and out of in certain regards, because they're out in the middle of nowhere sometimes, and they're a long ways away from a freeway.
In 3 miles, keep right to I-91 South.
Powan's right behind me, although I can't really see him now because the camera's all wet, but that's all right.
50, Tom, 50.
Roger that. I'm gonna be using the service brakes a little more just to make sure we don't get into any jackknife situations in the wet with the engine braking. So 45 on the ramp. They usually give you quite a bit of leeway. You know, we could take this at probably 65, 70 if we really were sending it, but it wouldn't be pretty.
CTA?
259, but that's gonna creep up.
Oh, for sure. This weather, too. I only gotta stop for them.
All right.
Continue on I-91.
Brake coming by on the left.
Thank you, Powan. Just so you get an idea of our size, if you can't tell for scale, that's like a normal Mack truck, big rig, and we're the same size, if not above. I'm usually looking into them. We're usually a little above them.
It's actually a little guy.
Yeah, well, the trailer is,
Trailer.
but cab pretty normal. All right.
I think the best way to describe it is you can see the back as you're turning. That's how long this thing is.
Yeah. Like I'm on the fog line now. I gotta come out wide to keep that rear trailer tire off that. But it's given me a lot more patience for traffic when I'm driving a normal car, because I don't think I fully understood how slow these go up a hill, how slow you need to take these turns with, like, you know, and you're like, come on, let's go. And I'm not saying I expected them to go fast, but like, I think I really gained an appreciation for what this means.
I think what you taught me when you were showing me how to drive it was you have to be on your A game in terms of when to accelerate, when to brake, because if you brake too much, you are screwed and you gotta start all over again and you're burning twice as much fuel.
You'll waste like 20 bucks in fuel with with just setting up a hill wrong. Yeah. It's like insane how expensive this is to get right or get wrong. Oh, check out this R129 with the mono wiper.
Oh, the mono wiper, the most overpriced engineering tool ever.
I love that thing. Oh. Those things look so good.
Those cars age like fun wine.
They made an SL73 with that V12.
Honda.
Yes.
3/4 miles.
Now, before you think this is just one big slab of heavy metal, don't forget, you could also be driving a Cybertruck. I don't think so. I'd rather be in this. What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, weird brake lights. I didn't realize they did that.
It's like a face. It's like an ugly face looking at you.
This is dried out a bit, so I'm not so afraid of using surface brakes. Or sorry, engine braking. I'm not going to use the surface brakes dragging my whole way down this hill. But yeah, this is cool weather. Everything stayed like this morning I thought, oh wow, we've got like all these beautiful clouds in the hills and stuff, but it has not changed at all. No. Usually that burns off so quickly. Feels like we're in the Smoky Mountains. I need you to go in the right lane just because I'm going to be coming up on you. I'm trying to just stay wide open. Good girl, Koki. Come on, let's go.
He's struggling.
I'm struggling. And I got flies.
I'm opening the window and trying to get...
Yeah, let's see if we can get these flies out. We're getting close to home, but suddenly there is going to be a big problem. There is a huge accident because of some road flooding up on the Mass Pike, but we can't take any alternative routes because they have 20-ton weight limits and we are closer to 35 tons. So we're not going to be able to deal with that. That's not great, but it's going to be slow going. What's creepy is there's no traffic here. It's like the calm before the storm because everybody else got off the highway. Check out the race cars over here, some NASCAR guys. Love to see it. But it's weird because you'd think, oh, what are you talking about? This is all great, but it's just that everyone in the world going on this road got off already.
Except for all the trucks.
Right, so we have to go. We don't have an option because otherwise the trucks would be all getting off too.
It's literally backed up at the entrance.
Oh, this is going to be rough, guys.
Let's go the other way. Let's go to Springfield.
And then what?
Go find a place to pull over. They're not even moving.
Yeah, but we can just get out and pee here.
Thank you.
Are you recording this?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just pee in the woods. Just pee next to the trailer. I'm gonna do that. Traffic not as terrible. I mean, it was ugly at first, but now we're just gonna pull off here and try to get these guys some fuel.
Yeah,
We're okay.
We can find a spot. I can try, yeah. I'm sorry, what? Okay. Alright. Yeah, we'll share. I don't know. If there's a huge line, I'm not gonna go. Like, it is packed here. Why are you gonna be here for a long? Oh, fill gas. Okay.
This is what I was afraid of.
Tell me this is her. This is her.
Are we good?
Yeah, you're good on my side.
All right. I'm gonna go out and around. I don't know that I'm gonna have anywhere to park.
I want you left. Dude, why would you leave your truck there like that?
This is
Just
crazy.
keep going straight and then just go around.
All right. I'm good.
Yep, you're good.
All right. I'm gonna have to come out over here. This is like the stressful.
Hey Eddie, are you running into McDonald's?
Pulling that behind this guy.
I can't because now I'm blocking the whole thing. I can't. We can't stop
we can't
here.
stop here. We gotta go out somewhere.
Yeah, just get out of here.
Yep.
Are you looking?
If you guys want any food while we're stopped, because there's some traffic around the pumps, Corey can run and grab food for y'all.
I'm good. I mean, we're just kind of stuck.
Hey, we're just kind of stuck here.
Like, we're gonna have to keep going. We're just gonna have to keep going.
We can't stay here. We have nowhere to park. So, we have to get... Okay. Yeah, we have to get back on the road. So, I'm sorry. Okay, how? Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Vern. I love you. Bye.
Nope. No, that's what I meant. Like, I was like, I don't think there's anywhere we're gonna go.
Let's just pull off to it. That's fine.
I mean, we can just cruise slowly.
Catch us.
Once this opens up, they're gonna catch us. Traffic has let up quite a bit, and our blocker cars went to get food and have a wee. We're gonna continue on, but we just saw our buddy. Did you call him?
We're right behind you in the truck. You blew by us in the middle lane.
Hang on, we'll catch you up. We're behind that
wait a second, I wanna say
We're
hi.
behind the orange Schneider truck. Oh, that thing's awesome. We lost our blocker cars to McDonald's, but we're almost back. We should be okay. There's only one turn on this entire journey that actually kind of makes me nervous, and it's this acute angle about a quarter mile from the
Second
shop.
to last turn.
It's like it's the second to last turn, and it's a little stressful. And I've done it once and made it a little wonky. I've done it twice perfectly, so I try to do as good as I can, because especially when David's not with me, like I want to make him proud in the big rig, you know.
He might call upon you to drive it again.
Yeah, you know, but also I just don't want to get stuck, because the problem is, like, if I wedge it in like a tick, I can't get it out.
We have to disconnect the trailer.
And I don't even know how to do that.
I can do it.
I think Corey and you know how to do it now.
I can figure it out. Yeah.
But let's get off the highway here in a minute and see the little back roads of Woburn and bring this thing back to Renscott and RS Pro. Full engine braking, get these speeds down before we start our turn in. There we go. Nice and smooth. Look at that.
That was a great line.
Don't want to be one of those truckers that stops on the highway.
Turn right at the traffic light.
super wide so we don't take out any signs and we're good. Oh, baby. Usually we do this at night. Like this section is never, there's not a car on the road.
It's just like 4 a.m.
Turn left on Common Street. Then
Nailed it.
Perfect. All right, stay in this lane.
Now I gotta come way out and over here. Just try to get here.
turn right at the traffic light.
Now this is the tricky one because I think I need the outside lane to do it, but I've got it clear. So I'm just gonna ride it down the middle to make sure nobody takes over. And then I'm gonna go wide. Got all the room in the world. Looking good. Perfect. Not interrupting anybody.
1 mile, turn left on Cross Street.
Nice job. We got this. Pass at your own risk.
I've never seen that.
Grooved pavement. God damn.
Pass at your own risk.
That's not comfortable at all.
Sounds like, you know, the entrance to like,
3/4 of a mile, turn left on Fulton Street.
I don't even know what, like a fun house.
I think they're just trying to make sure that they're not paying for everybody's bent wheels.
Yeah.
But you can see the turn coming up. That's the ugly one. My heart sinks when I see like construction on a road that I know is the only way in. This is the turn that turns boys into men, and hopefully me not back into a boy because I've been doing pretty good with it, but. All right, we gotta go. We've got to go in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you've got that thing in the center.
Yep. All right, there we go. Come way out and wide. Perfect.
Turn left on East Street.
He didn't run it, he just ran a stop sign, so thanks for that. And this is, I'm gonna hit it. This is, they changed the, can you get out and move that back? Because they changed the location of the thing. Just pull it back, yeah, cool. There we go. All right, they moved things around a little bit. That used to be in a slightly different location. But don't you love someone honking at you and you're like, I mean, dude, we're just doing what we gotta do. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
That was good. Yeah, they moved that. That was way closer than it used to be.
Yeah.
I can't believe someone honked at me for that.
Dude, some guy was upset.
I'm like, buddy, what? It's gonna take 2 seconds. We're gonna move a cone so we don't destroy Woburn town property.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. But we have made it. We're gonna be pulling in to Renscott in just a minute with the cars all in one piece. No blown tires in the rig. Only blown tire you experienced was in a drift car. Yes. And then our friend Kevin lost a tire in a whole wheel. His whole hub assembly came off in a race. And then Benson, well, he did in that S2000 nice and good. So luckily pretty safe. Yeah, your car's a head gasket, but pretty safe overall. We've had a good weekend, so this is great.
This was a great weekend, very successful.
Final turn.
You got it. You're good. You got
Yeah.
the room on the right. Yep.
Oh, listen to that.
Yeah, turbo.
Thank you guys so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Don't forget to respect the drive, whether you're driving race cars at Lime Rock or you're taking the big hauler back home with them in tow. Success! Dude, just in case you ever forget how big this thing is, You get out and you look back. Oh man, what a beast. What a beast. Woo. Excellent.
Good job.